New at 10 tonight, figuring out how to pay for a new nearly $2 million parking lot at Kirksville's Kraft Heinz plant. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Garlock. New at 10, constructing a new parking lot in order to keep Kraft Heinz in operation and to bring more jobs to Kirksville continues to be a number-crunching game for city officials. Originally, the city planned on using an infrastructure community development block grant from the Missouri Department of Economic Development to pay for construction of the city's promised portion of the lot. The estimated total price tag for the lot that would be used primarily for tractor trailers is $1.9 million. The city sent a letter to the state in hopes of receiving $1.4 million in funding for the project. However, the city received no status on the progress of that funding and moved forward with construction plans with the belief the city would receive the funds. Just today, K-Ready Executive Director Carolyn Chrisman and City Manager Mary Maycomber spoke with state economic development officials with the hope of still receiving some funding for the parking lot.
So what the state has told us is that they would provide $500,000 towards the parking lot, which is certainly better than nothing.
The city now has plans to make up the difference for the project by utilizing a number of monetary sources. Those sources include asking two unnamed entities for funding, making cuts to the 2016 city budget, using revenue generated from permit fees from Kraft Heinz, and even as a last resort, using excess funds generated by the economic development sales tax if voters approve an extension this April. Maycomber told us Kirksville residents should not lose hope in the multi-million-dollar Kraft Heinz expansion project. She says this is a hurdle that the city will overcome and keep citizens updated every step of the way.
Now that we know that this is what the state is going to give us, we need to sit down and look at the numbers and see what it's actually going to, how can we cut, where can we make changes to see what it's going to cost. And so we will keep people informed of that.
Maycomber adds that the parking lot needs to be built because Kraft Heinz will see up to 32 tractor trailers passing through and parking at the plant on a daily basis. The lot would also be used for non-Kraft Heinz truckers to park. The Kraft Heinz timeline calls for the new lot to be constructed by the end of summer.